constantly changes things, and you're never just doing one thing for, you know, a long period of time. You're moving from doing push-ups to cardio to kicking a bag. It's just, I had so much fun. And I was, by the end, I was just wiped out, and it was worth every penny.
And it's evolved so much, you know, even
Right.
within the last 8 years. It's constantly changing from like even, you know, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago. It's just, you know, she's always evolving. I
Yeah.
don't even know if it's conscious. She just knows.
No, I think she just knows how to.
She just knows how to develop it. You know,
Yeah.
what people
keep
That's
changing
one of the
it.
frustrating things about it, because
you don't know what's coming.
well, I find
Yeah.
just when I'm starting to get to do one thing really well, and then I'm in that part of the class and I'm like, yeah, I can really do this. Then the next thing comes up.
But then
that
you
I-
love it secretly.
There's
Oh,
no
I
such
yeah, I
thing.
guess I do, but
That's
it's
why
just
you're here.
it's constantly like eluding me. You know?
No such thing as getting used to this. None. I don't care. I've been here for like probably maybe 3 years, and it never gets easier. I mean, some people have been coming here 12, 13 years, and they say the same
Longer.
thing. It's like it never gets easier. And I actually came with a couple of friends of mine. One is a dancer, one was like really into fitness, and they told me to come over. Needless to say, we're not friends anymore. No, we're still friends, but this is probably the craziest workout I've done. She changes it up so much, your body never gets used to one thing, and it always keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. I've been taking for 5 years, I think, here. And it came from a friend that told me about it. And first class, I couldn't even get through. Like, I had to walk outside and catch my breath.
And you're a dancer.
And I'm a dancer, and I thought I was going to faint. So, and it does, you're right, it doesn't ever get easier, but I can make it through the class now.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
that's
And every time I'm consistent with coming to our class, instantly within a week or two, I notice like, oh, my stomach
Yeah.
is feeling a little flatter. What is that? You know, I honestly every single time I'm consistent about it, even if it's once or twice a week.
Yeah.
If I go consistently, like a few weeks at a time, I always notice such a difference. Just, you know, very minor, but like, I'm like, oh, I feel good.
Like, I've tried so many other things, and this is the only one that I always come to and like can keep it.
And actually have fun doing it.
Yeah.
because
I mean,
Dove is so
it's always
personable,
different.
though. You
Yeah.
know, she's
Yeah.
the thing that freaked me out the first time was like she's calling out everybody's name.
Yeah,
the
she
first
does
time I came, there was like
everybody's
30 people in here, and she's just calling.
Yeah, I want to know what the
Super.
secret is to that.
Yeah,
She knows
I wanna know.
everybody's name and exactly what they're doing, how many exercises they've done.
Hey.
I swear she has like a personal chart of like
Yeah.
what everybody does.
Because I've tried to cheat.
Uh huh.
a few
It
times.
doesn't work.
And she's like, nah, I need 100 jump ropes. I did.
I know.
89.
It really feels like you're getting personal training.
It
in
does
this
in a
environment.
class full of people.
Yeah.
That's what I tell everyone. I'm like, it's like having a personal trainer, but it's in a class because you get that kind of attention, like
Yeah.
one-on-one attention.
And I love the fact that it's packed because it just makes me like I get a little competitive about it.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
Well, and like especially with her, like just with her energy, you want to work hard for her as well as yourself. You know, she brings that out.
That's
in
why I go in
everybody.
the front because it pushes me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really
and to hear that,
sucks.
good job, Doug. That's like,
Yeah.
And I also take spinning, and I used to be obsessed with spinning like 10 years ago, and then I got so sick of it I stopped for like 5 years. But it's like a long 5 years, and now I'm back into it. But I've never had that. It's been 8 years, and I've never had where I'm like I can't go in there anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like always like yes.
And I think because she makes it different every single time, like it's easier to get through. Because I'm not mentally saying to myself before I come into class, like, oh, I've got to do that today, because I don't know what we're doing. You know what I mean? Because we're always doing something different. So.
But it's the one class too that like I check people in, and so I see people coming in all the time, and like I literally see their bodies completely change. Like there's some people that start and they come in, and then like after like a few weeks, I'm like, wow.
And at every age too,
But I think general consensus is we all love Doug, so I think that's why we all come
she's
back
an amazing person too, so
as
that
much as
helps.
we do.
Yeah.
I come here to burn it all off so I can eat. That's pretty much why I come.
I come here to have pancakes. I come here more for a release, because I know when I come here, like if I'm stressed when I come in, it'll be the
Get it
biggest
all out.
release.
I agree.
And I go home and go away from here.
it's hard to even. I find it even hard to go to the gym on my own now.
Yeah.
I've gotten used to this level of intensity, and I
Yeah,
just
that you're
can't
kinda
do
like-
it
You don't
myself.
push yourself to do. We love Dove. We love Dove.
Dove, you rock! You freaking rock!
Dove, I have no words. You are the master,
Amazing.
the guru.
I'm gonna need some
We
help
love you.
getting up.
I know. Yeah.
Look all casual and everything, but I can't.